my mic on?
Yeah, I hear you. I don't think, you know what? Mine isn't, to be honest with you. Hi. I don't know. I don't think it is. We'll see.
Is mine on? Can you hear me?
I can see yours.
Ba, 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 ba. Now I can hear. You see how important it is for me to be able to?
Yeah, you have to hear it.
Because I can't tell if I'm on. I can't tell anything.
So right now we are on music.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We're just testing out because we're streaming to a couple different media platforms. Last time we were only streaming to to Facebook. This time we're streaming to a couple different, but it's going good. Perfect. I can hear us great. Hi everybody.
Hey everyone. We're about to go live. I hope you're ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Okay.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Cuz the Girl Said So. Cuz she said so, should I say. I don't even know my own name of the show. That's a darn shame. Cuz she said so.
Cuz she said so.
We are live, you guys, and we appreciate you tuning in. Tonight is going to be an amazing night. We're going to be talking about some crazy things, so I hope you're ready for it. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't think they're ready for this because there's going to be some crazy things going on tonight. So, first and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. I am Kai, the wonderful Miss Dynamic, a.k.a. Kai Bella, a.k.a. the Undisputed Diva, a.k.a. I'm whatever I want to be because I do what I want.
I know. I'm pretty sure a couple of those I've just heard for the first time ever.
Actually, people actually call me Kai Bella, but the Undisputed Diva
Cute.
is an old name of mine. That was actually an on-air name of mine from way back in the day because I'm a thug. Not really. But, yeah, I used to call myself the Undisputed Diva. Don't question it. Just go with it, please.
I'm going.
Just go with it.
I'm going with
But,
it.
yes. And, of course, the amazing, the beautiful Amanda Panda.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, say hi to everybody. I hope everyone's out there is having a wonderful evening. I know that we are. Do you see this backdrop here? Do you see how beautiful it is tonight? Yeah. We are having a beautiful night. We're having beautiful weather.
So pretty.
It's amazing here. And it's just an amazing night. So we're really, really super excited about what's going on tonight. I hope you are too. So we want to tell you what is going to be coming up for the show tonight. So many things. So many things. So, first and foremost, Amanda, you want to tell them what's the first thing that we have going on?
For our first topic?
Mm-hmm.
Is our first topic what I think it is?
Not celibacy, but our journey.
Our abstinence.
Abstinence, she can't say that, by the way.
Abstinence journey.
Our abstinence journey.
We're doing great with it.
Yeah, we are.
I feel like I'm doing great with it. I feel like...
No, you're not supposed to get into it. You're supposed to just tell them what we're going to be talking about.
We're going to be talking about it.
Listen, yeah.
Well, there's so much more to it, so it's definitely not just I'm doing great with it. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about some things that people might not know out there that might be ruining people's relationships or even getting your chance of meeting somebody.
You know what? She's trying to be nice. We're going to talk about fuckboys. That's what we're going to do. We're talking about fuckboys. For those of you who don't know what fuckboys are, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are. Fuckboys are out to ruin your life. Fuckboys are there just for one thing and one thing only. They're there to make your life. They're trying to come in. They're trying to upset your whole world, make you fall for them, and then fuck you up. That's why we call them fuckboys. So we're going to talk about them. And we're going to talk about a specific group of them because we found out there's a whole cult of these boys just out here.
It's a whole nation of it.
They call themselves a nation. It's like a scary, scary thing. We're going to blow this thing wide open because I feel like, ladies, you need to know this. Fellas, if you're doing it for the right reasons, fine, because it can be something positive. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, let's just say that you're a sadistic asshole. I mean, have you guys ever seen the movie Hitch? Have you seen the movie Hitch? Do you remember with Will Smith?
It had a good meaning.
It had a good meaning. So let's just say it's kind of like Hitch, but it's taken a very dark, Joker-esque, sadistic route.
Yes.
Let's just say that. And that's what we're talking about tonight. And then, because, it's the holidays. We don't want everything to be dark today. It's the holidays, so we're going to talk about what amazing things we have going on for the holidays. Like, what are we thankful for? Amanda wants to talk about the foods that I don't eat as a black woman that she may run across in her Caucasian families. I don't eat certain things. Like, there's just certain things I just don't eat. I just won't eat it. But then again, there's certain things that she doesn't eat that I eat on Thanksgiving. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She came to my family's house for Thanksgiving.
Well, it's going to be a little bit different for us because I am Southern, so...
She's Southern.
I might be Middle Eastern, but I lived in Tennessee, and my granny cooked amazing Southern
fatty,
food.
yummy foods.
So we eat very similar, but there's this one particular food that she swears to God she will not eat that we eat. So when we come back, we're going to talk about that as well, because... First of all, I've never heard of such a thing. And then when I typed it up on the internet, she says, type it up. I type it up. It's real.
Yes,
it's real.
Because I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't be bullying here. It may not be in every situation. It may not be every black person doesn't eat it. Because I know my son's father, he eats it. But he's weird. Okay? No, but not... But we
you
just
can
don't
type
eat
it
it.
up on Google. I thought she was being ridiculous.
No.
You can type it up.
You can. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
We had no idea.
No, I knew because I don't eat it, but she don't. She, hey,
yeah.
It is what it is. But we're gonna be talking about that too because we're just, it's the holidays. Why not? And we can also talk about, how excited we are about this year's Thanksgiving meal and just find out exactly just how inappropriate these topics are going to be at the Thanksgiving table this year. I wonder how many people are just loathing the conversations that they're going to be having at the table this year. Because there's a lot of things that have happened and a lot of things that have changed. And there's going to be politics talking. There's going to be all kinds of things that nobody wants to talk about at the table.
Yes.
So I'm sure, but, we want to say that we're thankful about things too. So we'll talk about all of those things. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to get into all of that. So sit back and relax. We got some great music coming your way. We're going to turn up and hear some all of that.
All of what you just said.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, this is Worldwide Core. Make sure you tap that app. Go to the worldwidecore.com. Make sure you go to your Play Store. Download the Worldwide Core app. Tap that app. I love saying that. Tap that app. Make sure you guys do it. So sit back and relax, y'all. We'll be back in just a moment. Ow.
So right now it's playing music. This is our first time streaming live to multiple media sources.
It's interesting.
It is interesting because on my computer I have a delay. So I'm a minute behind. On my phone I'm able to see us live, so I cannot really monitor it. I wish you guys could hear the music. Next week you'll be able to.
We're getting things together, you guys. Come work with us here. It's still new. It's still fresh. We're not newbies, but it's a work in progress. So give us a little second or a moment. I mean, shoot, we just decided last week that we're going to stream live for you guys. And here we are.
And you just don't know it.
And here we are, so... Can you mute it?
No, but it's sort of cute because I just now saw what you said a minute ago. Hold on.
What is the
Hey, grab. I want you to look at something.
I need the Wi-Fi code.
Okay, I will send it right now.
You know what? Don't even worry. Do I have enough juice?
I don't. Maybe this. This might be it. So this is Worldwide Core Media Electronic Station. And then we have our 2-hour talk show, Cause the Girl Said So. We're streaming live on YouTube. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're streaming live over Cause the Girl Said So website. A couple more outlets. Those are our main focus right now. But right now over Worldwide Core, it's playing music. I wish you guys could hear it. That's some lively music that I'm hearing.
It's corn
It's corn.
with Skrillex.
You guys would like this sound. Did you see? I sent it?
Huh. Yeah, I got it.
Did you see what else I sent?
I don't know who that is.
I definitely can fill in for Stephanie Michael when she's on vacation. Definitely.
What? What's going on?
Michael McDonald said, does this mean you can't fill in for Stephanie while she's on vacation?
Who is Stephanie?
Definitely.
Who is Stephanie?
What's the station again, Michael? Type it up so I can say it. We're on a little bit of a delay. Was it is it 105.5? I can't remember. And now I can see your comments. Before I couldn't because of the delay, now I can. We just had to iron out a little bit. Yep, CK 105.5. Is it Flint, Bay City, Saginaw? I'm not sure if it's Midland. I grew up on this station. I love CK 105.5. That was my favorite station. And then I moved south a little bit, so unfortunately I don't get it. But I love CK 105.5. Okay. Okay, finally got it on. I couldn't get it on my phone, and it was going too slow on. Oh, that's why I have it on everything. So if you guys see me on my phone, it's only because I stream better on my phone for some reason. Good job, AT&T. So we're at the Penobscot. That's right, Penobscot building. That's where we do our broadcast out of. If I could, I would point the camera that way a little more because it's beautiful. Our view is beautiful. Next time I will. It's a beautiful Detroit day today. So we had a beautiful sunset. But yeah, I can see it much better. See? You can see it much better. And I can see it here too. Yeah.
It's late.
And everybody can hear okay. I know last week it was hard to hear. I want to
it is delayed.
Huh?
It is delayed.
It is delayed, yeah. I think it's like a 10.
It's Michael McDonald anyway.
That's CK 105.5.
I know, but what does he do there?
He's
He's a
radio
programmer?
broadcaster.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know. Hi, Michael McDonald. Nice to meet you. Flint and Genesee County. That's awesome. What are their what is their we're giving you all kinds of promo over here, but I want to know what is their programming.
You know,
Is it
they're
music?
95.5 for Genesee County.
Oh,
Same
awesome.
exact
Okay.
hip hop.
So top 100.
Yeah, I was about to say top 20. I was top 100.
Well, yeah, top 40, whatever it is.
So we have really interesting topics today. We're going to touch them a little bit, but if you ever go onto our website, because she said so.
See, look, she did it too. It's not just me.
We had a couple different names, but it's causeSheSaidSo.com.
It's because she said so.
So we stream live on there too. And when we go to concerts, events, we are going to have a cam and we're going to take, you're going to go with us where we go.
Yeah.
So we naturally are best friends in general and we do this stuff together.
Mhm.
So the fact that we can broadcast it and show everybody, we're going to have cams with us. So we'll be doing some of the big concerts that some people might not be able to go to, or if you're out of state, you'll be able to see everything up close and personal.
It was pretty much perfect considering the fact that when I got, well, for those of you who don't know, I am the manager here at the electronic station. So when I got the opportunity to become the manager of the electronic station, and I knew I was going to have my own show, and who better to be my co-host than my best friend, right?
There's nobody better.
There's nobody better.
It's
So
not
I'm like, Amanda Panda, guess what? You're my. I didn't even ask. I told her.
She's like, you're doing this show. You're my co-host.
And this is how it is.
And this is what's going to happen.
And so,
I'm like, of course.
this is how we are, and this is what's happened, and I'm loving it thus far.
So we're really just taking you in every weekend we have something that we do. And we're like, really, we should take people along with us.
Right. So we'll be doing makeup tutorials. We'll be doing everything. Y'all are going to get sick of us.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Just random general stuff that's fun and exciting.
So we're about to go back on air, you guys. And welcome back to 'Cause She Said So, you guys. This is Kai. And, of course, we have
Amanda.
And, we're back and we're here to rock your world and make sure you're having a good time. Actually, I was really feeling that last Sia song. Were you guys feeling that?
That was good.
I was feeling it. They couldn't hear it out there. See, what you guys don't realize is we're actually streaming live too, so people can actually see us. If you go to causeSheSaidSo.com, you can actually see us live while we're doing this. You can see everything we're doing, and you can actually see how beautiful and gorgeous We are. No, I'm just, does that sound conceited? Now everyone's like, you guys are ugly as shit. No, I'm joking.
Nobody's saying that.
No one's going to say that.
No way.
No, but, no, we're not conceited or anything. We're just two nice girls that love to talk and have a good time and, you know, give our opinions from time to time. And hopefully you guys don't think that we're complete and total
it doesn't even matter.
Idiots.
It's our
opinion.
It's like our secret little conversations between ourselves. And not just that, but our life experiences.
Yes, life experiences. And speaking of life experiences, what are we going to talk about first? We're going to talk about our journey into abstinence, because we just recently found out that it's not celibacy because we're not waiting till marriage, and apparently that is the criteria for celibacy, is waiting till marriage. I did not know that.
We're not celibate.
If I knew that, I would have never said that, because I'm not waiting till marriage.
No.
I'm barely making it months. Okay, this is difficult for me. She says this is an easy breezy thing for her. For me, not so much. Haven't completely fell off, but it's not that easy for me. Let's just say that.
I already knew this was going to happen.
I know. You know what? What can I say? It's just not easy. But I'm doing it.
She's
but
doing
it ain't
it.
easy.
She's mad about it.
I don't like it.
I'm pretty sure she takes it out on me every day.
I'm not happy about it. Yesterday, I didn't call her all day yesterday. She was mad at me.
I'm like, what are you doing?
She's
Why
like,
aren't you calling me?
What are you doing?
You're doing something I know it's not good.
Listen, okay? I literally was sleeping, first off. I was sick.
She said she was sick.
I was sick.
Don't believe her.
I was sick. Then I had to go to a meeting for the radio station. I was there for like 3 hours. I went home. I made dinner. And I went to sleep. I woke up. I was boring. That's all I did. I was by myself with my son.
So she's doing her journey is what she's saying.
I was boring.
This is working, she's doing the journey. It's hard for her.
I don't like it.
So for me,
she's good. She's been keeping herself so busy. She's learned how to do this streaming stuff.
Yeah. So I'm a nerd at heart. Anybody that knows me knows I'm like a computer obsessed person. So I can dive into that. The problem is Kai is outgoing. She's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. This is why we're best friends.
I'm a social butterfly.
This is what she lives for. She lives for being social and having this. So for her, this is very hard. For me, I naturally will lock myself in a house for a week and like master something. It's what I do.
Right.
So it's not hard for me. But
well, you know, and at the same time, I can just curl up to a book and be happy. It's just that sometimes I'm itching for interaction with other people. It just happens that way sometimes. And I like cuddling and stuff. And when you cuddle with people, they automatically try to put it in. And I'm like, no, stop trying to do that.
And I say, if you don't want to get pleased, don't lay with dogs. Don't even lay
No,
with
don't even
do it.
So you don't do it because stop trying to put it in. And that's what happens. So, Now listen, I'm not, yeah, I am. I was about to say I'm not normally crass all the time. But I kind of am. I was going to try to sweeten it up a little bit, clean it up a little bit. I'm the crass one. Amanda is more... No, she's crass too.
Yeah, it depends on how mad you or upset you get me. If I'm going to be more straightforward, I'm usually a sugarcoat. Like,
she'll sugarcoat things. I'm not a sugarcoater.
Kai is really just straightforward. So for us to be very passionate about a topic, you can imagine... For both of us to be upset about it, it's
gonna be. Oh, we have literally had shouting matches like no, and then she goes no, and it's literally like, what are you guys saying to each other?
But with this first topic.
Oh, oh my God. You know, okay, the first time we were talking about the celibacy part, so let's get to that. Now, the celibacy for her journey, she's good. She's working it out. I'm hitting some bumps in the road. It's a little bumpy. It's a little difficult. But I'm getting there. I haven't completely fell off the wagon, but I almost did. But I didn't. Okay, so now moving on.
I know if she falls off the wagon, I just have this gut feeling she's gonna avoid me. She's gonna avoid me.
First off, falling off the wagon is going to create an avalanche of things to happen. And I'm just gonna disappear.
Because the wagon's gonna leave you and you're not gonna be able to get back on it. I know you.
It's just gonna be an avalanche of just bad. So I'm trying to stay away from things. So, yeah, no. And then, so now the next topic, right? Our next topic.
This topic.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes. Okay. He just, our really good friend. He's so wonderful. He helped us today. We just want to give a shout out to our fellow. Now, this guy right here, he is amazing.
It's Savvy Productions, right?
Savvy Production.
Savvy Digital Productions.
Savvy Digital Productions.
Savvy Digital Productions. This man.
We
right
would
here.
have no show today if it wasn't for him.
if it wasn't for
because
him.
we could not get the headphones, the mics to work.
Nothing was working, and I can't go blind, you guys. In radio, I need my ears.
Yes.
I need my ears. And he was amazing.
Thank
so
you.
shout out to you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You
We
rock.
don't know what we would do without
He
him.
does.
Right, yeah, exactly. He brought us drinks. Even Amanda doesn't drink, but
Yeah, I
do.
don't drink, but I
do.
take my drinks and hand them to Kai.
I know, right? Best friends. Woo!
It's like it really works. Everything we do somehow works together.
It works
like
out
this.
like best friends. It works so good. It does. It works out the best way
Okay,
ever.
hold on. We
What?
got to get to this topic.
Oh God,
This
people want to
topic
know.
is pissing me off.
This topic is amazing. First off, because we're blowing the roof off of some stuff.
We're just stuff people don't even know about.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, a friend of ours ran into this young guy who is part of this group. I kind of consider them to have kind of a cultish
Hold
type
on.
of.
We gotta say, when this person, let's say this could be this particular guy, when you run into them, first you don't know it.
No, I'm telling them the prevalence of it though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so our friend, she met this young gentleman, and well, he's not a gentleman. She met this guy, and he's sweet, but he's really into her head. He's trying to get into her head, and he's saying, I want to be with you, blah, 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 all this other stuff. He's saying all the right things. He's really intuitive about how this girl is, pretty much, right? Am I right?
Right.
He was pretty, right.
Yeah.
He was really good. He was smooth. You should have heard the way she was telling you.
In
And
a
he was young.
manipulative kind
In
of way,
a
though.
manipulative way. The things that she told us he did, it was crazy. So, come to find out, this guy is part of a group. And he was recording her the whole time. She was like a test subject to him. And he was actually talking about her on these forums and on these sites and things like that. She's like a test study. Like, she was like a science project. And it was basically trying to manipulate women and how they can hit on women and older women, younger women. It's supposed to work on all women. It's supposed to, because we're all wired the same, people. And it's just basically to manipulate them to get exactly what they want, which is sex. And then to just throw you to the wayside whenever they're done with you. And he was actually trying to get her to be a long-term
What you're saying
stay.
Sounds like a player. It goes so
It's so much deeper than this.
It's
a
psychology.
group.
So
It's a
what
group.
happens is, let's say you take 100 nerds who could never speak to a girl in public. Now, there's a great way to take people who could never approach a girl, never be with a girl, and let's say they teach a guy pickup, like a pickup artist. We've all heard of this pickup
We've
artist.
seen the movie Hitch.
There's a good way to do this.
That's
and then
good.
now, there's a whole nother way.
Right. And it's evil. It's
What
the
it
devil.
comes down to is simple things. It's a positive, negative. You talk to someone.
It's
you throw
called
out
they'll
negative vibes.
positive neg you. What they'll do is they'll give you a compliment followed by an insult.
Right. And it puts the girl's insecurity down. When they win this girl for a day, for a night, for a week, for a month, they're winning this girl truly based off of an insecurity. The girl don't end up staying with them. There's always a problem at the end, but it's a psychology.
Mm-hmm. And they're playing with this girl's mind.
But this is not just a person doing it. So it is millions of people joined
men
into this group.
To do this.
And they go to different clubs, like let's say all around Detroit.
They call it being in the field.
They're
First
in the
off,
field.
These men talk about women and dating, and they call it in-field work. They do boot camps. First off, they'll take you onto a boot camp, and they say, okay, I've seen videos of this. Now, first off, let me tell you what they're called. They are called RSD Nation. RSD Nation is a group of men who
Why are you calling them men? Anybody who does this could not possibly be a male. They're a child, a boy.
No, because there are some guys, like I said, there's some good guys on this site who actually respect women. But there's a big majority of men on this that's in this group that are sadistic, sickos. It's sick, the things that they say. But it's like they'll go. I've seen the video, and what they'll do is they have a boot camp, and they will literally take you out, and it looks like they're hitting on these drunk girls. They're literally like, no, you're not being more forceful enough. He's whispering in his ear the whole time. You're not being forceful enough. Kiss her. Take her by your arm. Take her now. Get in the car with her now. It's like this man is literally coaching the guy in his ear while he's with him, telling him what to do.
So they go as a group.
Yeah.
Let's say 10 guys will go to, like, let's say a club downtown, and during this, one can have a video camera.
And they're videotaping.
And they're videotaping. So they'll say, do you see why that girl rejected you? That girl rejected you because you came in.
What am I doing wrong? What are you doing right?
You need to throw out negatives, cut her down, make her feel insecure to get her. I mean, the problem is, so here's why we have a problem with this. It's one thing to have game, and it's one thing for someone to try to learn how to get people, but they're not doing it like that. They're not using it for a positive. They're not using it as, okay, I have a hard time talking to people. This isn't open or it's good. They're going out, seeing how many women they can collect and basically mind fuck, and then they just throw the women to the curb, post them online, and go do the next
science
one.
experiments.
So let's say if you have 30, 40, 50, 60 women in a club, and over the course of a couple weeks you get some of the same people and it's happening. So then all these women are on guard, like, we're scared of all guys. And you have these guys out there doing it. And the problem is the way that they talk about women and the way they feel about women. Like,
It's
if you've seen
sick.
some of the stuff they
we're
write,
going to talk about all of that.
Ugh.
Please believe. Now, okay, so just to give you a little insight on how this group is, we did some undercover work.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did, because that's how we are. And what we did was I actually went onto their forum. I'm not going to say what my name is. I'm not going to say anything like that, but I'm actually a member of their forum. I'm a member of the RSD Nation now because I want to know what the heck they're doing, because it sounds like a plot to take me down. So
It is a plot to take you down.
It is a plot to take me down. So I feel like I have to know what you're up to, because if you don't know what your enemies are doing, you don't know how to protect yourself, right?
Right.
And obviously these dudes are there. And they're everywhere. They're in Brazil. They're in London. They're in California. They go everywhere. They go to New York, Detroit, Chicago. It's crazy. But anyway, okay. So now this says, I actually took some snippets, like articles from the actual website, because they have videos, they have articles, they have everything.
When she reads some and I'm going to read some, you're going to be like, and this is... Remember, millions of people are following by these words, and they're going out meeting females. So then people don't know why the dating game is so messed up. Well, we're about to read to you why the dating game is so messed up.
These guys, okay, so they're saying there's mistakes that guys are making when they're talking to women. Mistake number 1, you don't go out. Okay, this is pretty damn obvious. This is word for word what they're saying. But guys ask all the time how to get through the specific sticking point. And when you ask how many times a week they go out, their response is, well, I've just been so busy lately. What they don't realize is that when you go out, there's a little sticking points fix themselves rather quickly. It gets said all the time, but I want to reinforce the joke that you learn 10 times more from going out one night than watching 20 hours of DVD. No joke. The material is great and I highly recommend it, but if you aren't going out, you are just mentally masturbating. Now, this is the very first snippet on their website, on their page. Now, mind you, they're saying this is mistake number 2. You aren't physically escalating. Being physical with women is so damn important. When you first go out, you probably want to won't be congruent with it, but that's fine. You have to start somewhere. Getting physical is as simple as shaking a hand, giving her a hug. The point is that you continue to get more physical throughout the interaction and usually don't use routines. But when I get physical with girls, I usually follow a pattern. After I built up some social momentum, I naturally drop it. Spin, shake hands, just as it sounds. When I meet a girl, I'll spin them around, clasp hands. I usually do this right after the spin, but sometimes I'll clasp girls' hands after she says something I like. Spin hug. Spin hug. What? I love this. Bend at the knees, pick up the girl under her ass, stand up, and spin her around. Not hug her so that it crushes her ribs. That fucking hurts. Neck bites.
What?
Waltz dances. They're giving you, like, while you're holding a girl, you put her hand down her ass and waltz with her.
Is this just meeting them for the first time?
This is first meeting women.
Which, to me, if somebody... Okay,
don't touch me, first off.
They're so inappropriate.
Eyes closed, kiss. We are taught this is BC. but I don't do it. Tell the girl to close her eyes, then kiss her. I'll just go for that makeout with the girl at all times anyway. He said, rapport rocking. This is cool if you're standing up. Just hold her like you're in high school you're in a high school dance or the rock band, or like, except that you aren't a foot apart, and the rock band or forth and talk. It's easier if you see this at the boot camp, but also realize there is a reason we use this as a routine. You don't want to be focusing on things that are out in the field. You want to be thinking, I need to get physical. After a while, it becomes natural and there is no thought. This is just the first 2 snippets of what is going on.
This is them explaining. So this is the guy who owns and runs all this, right? Explaining what to do. Mm-hmm. Let's get into the followers. So the guy explaining it, he's going to say it right. Even what she said is baby child's play compared to what they're saying. Let me just read. When asked, what do you feel about women? Poisonous, heartless, opportunists, and greedy. Yes, it's an awful way to view them, but that's just my experience with them. Hold on, I have a fabulous another one. This is just
how they view women.
Wageless laborers made for transporting newborns into the world. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is how they feel about women. They don't really like women. They just want to have sex with them. They literally have forums where they actually document their diaries, and they document their exploits with women. And they talk about their sexual exploitations. And they talk about, I talked to 2 girls today. I held 2 girls' hands, or I kissed 2 girls. They even get to the point where they're talking about it.
And they're going around to the clubs. Like, if you live in any major city, we're saying Detroit, Boston, Chicago. Okay, this is really big in LA because the founders live in LA. I guess people know about it. If you go type online, girls will be like, oh, we're so aware. I wasn't aware. She wasn't aware. Tons of girls I know are not aware that if a guy comes up and insults you but gives you a compliment, that it's actually doing some type of psychology, positive, negative. These are things, if you're a good person and you just walk around this world not playing a game, you would have no idea.
No idea that this is happening.
You wouldn't know it's coming.
These guys are, it's like
and it depends on how long they want to play with you. They could play with you for that night just to try to get some, or they could take it for months and document you.
They documented my friend. They videotaped her and put her on the forum and talked about her.
Like, how can you tell when the girl likes you? And they would videotape, like, her eyes dilating.
They're like, oh, her eyes dilating. Do you see how she leans in towards me? Do you see all this stuff? Now, I also have a list of that. They say, how can you tell that a girl likes you? Well, fellas, I'm just going to tell you, because they have a list. They know exactly how to tell if a woman likes you or not. Apparently, I didn't know we were doing it.
These are all guys with no girl.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the part that kills me is all of the guys from the forum, I read hours and hours and hours. When I saw some of this stuff, because there's pictures and videos, I couldn't get off of it. And when I realized, first of all of these guys are very bitter. They've had a girlfriend break up with them, maybe use them. But who hasn't had someone break up with them?
This is a horrible way of reacting.
Lie to them, cheat to them. And this is the whole, instead of moving on and being better as a person, this is revenge. That's all this is. The creator of this. So I read the book, The Game. So there's 2 people. Neil Strauss, I think it is. He wrote the game. Now he started this, but he did it in a good way. He did it like the movie Hitch. He was trying to help people meet people. He wanted to take guys who was shy and couldn't meet people and teach them how, get them into the game. But then he realized it was causing a little bit too much damage. He backed off and he stopped.
Yeah, he's not even on the website, just so you know.
He doesn't promote this at all if you read this book. But then there's people who saw what he was doing, took it over, and took it to a horrible length. And the guy, he calls him Luke, or...
His name, there's a bunch of them. I actually have all of their names.
Mystery.
There's Jeffy, Taylor, Ozzy, Julian, Todd, Max, Papa, Luke, and Madison. These are all the executive coaches, the executive team, CEOs, and just heads of... They're like executive coaches. These are the guys that coach you, basically.
So let me say this. To be a part of this forum, in this group, these men have to pay $300 a year. Okay, that's not a business opportunity for these main guys. And none of these main guys who's done this for, 10 plus years have a girl. So, and then when I did read comments of people who knew them or talked against them, they were like, you just don't even understand. They might get a girl that night because they mind fuck them, but the next day they don't have anybody. They make money off the poor, desperate guys who come in, pay $300 a year. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Idea. It's like Hitch. It's like Hitch.
Yeah.
But evil Hitch.
But we just want to warn
the girls that this is. We
everybody, because really,
this is out here.
It's like, who would know this was happening? When you're going to a club or you're going somewhere, you would not know you're being videotaped. You would not know that somebody was using psychology against you to manipulate you when you're just trying to have fun and
just
dance.
Trying to meet people and just And I mean, whatever it may be, but you're not out here trying to manipulate someone. Let me tell you exactly the signs that they say on how you can tell that a woman likes you. These are the signs they use. These are their warning signs. These are their signals, should say. Dilation of pupils, licking of lips, head tilting, fixing herself around you, like touching her hair.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
That is everything a dog does. Because when I talk to my Xena, she tilts her head, she licks her lips. So technically, that's anybody listening to you.
Yeah, that's anyone listening to you.
If I listen to you, I sometimes I'm going to tilt my head, which I learned in communication class is a natural response to listening.
Yeah, because you're trying to lean in towards the sound. It just is what it is. But they say she's constantly fixing herself. No, actually, I constantly fix myself
anyways,
because I'm always
just talking to a camera.
I'm
in love with the camera.
Yeah, I'm in love with
sexy.
the camera. The camera's sexy. I want to be with the camera. No, actually, I'm just constantly doing that because I'm always fixing myself. That's just how I am. Not only, okay, so they say you're constantly smiling. They say you're laughing like a hyena. I don't laugh like a hyena, first off. Let's get that right.
I just want to know what that laugh is. Oh, God.
Oh, that was horrible.
That was
anyway.
horrible. I don't think you were right with that.
I know I wasn't.
That's like a witch.
Okay. They lock in eyes. She's eye fucking you. This is what they say.
I'm never going to lock in eyes with anybody.
I'm always going to be like this. I'm just going to be looking around.
I don't know
just
what's happening.
I'm going to be like Stevie Wonder from now on. It's just like, isn't she
really?
Lovely?
Now she's never going to look at anybody again.
I'm just going to be like this the whole time. I'm not looking you in the eye anymore. Say, responding towards your commands and leading. Whoa. Responding towards, okay.
Is she leading?
No. And no, when he leads or if she was responding to what he's saying. Like a dog, if the dog is responding. Okay. Qualifying herself. She's trying to make herself look good. Like, I'm good enough. Like, I'm this, I'm that.
Bragging about herself.
Finds a dumb reason to talk to you. Hey, do you have a lighter? Do you have gum? Do I know you? That type of stuff. Holds your hand constantly when you give her a high five and hold it. She talks shit about you. That's the shit test. That's what they have. They literally call it the shit test, by the way. Touches you randomly. Logistically closing you. Where do you live? Where are you from? I'm hungry. And another one is she introduces you to her friends. This stuff to me, I'm just like, what?
You know what? I don't know. I just thought that, like, some of the stuff is so normal. Some of the stuff I would never even do if I could be in love with someone and I wouldn't do that stuff. I don't know. The point is, they're out there and it's happening and it's ridiculous and it really does make somebody scared to meet people and bitter. It makes someone bitter.
Yeah, so definitely. Now, I want to give you guys, like, they actually have you know how a return policy or something like that, they have a disclaimer and stuff like that?
Yeah.
A success disclaimer. They actually have a success disclaimer on this website.
I've not seen this.
They do. First off, if you go and Google RSD Nation, on their Tumblr, like on their web, it literally says, "We will get you laid."
That's their motto.
That's their motto.
And people. How many young boys who sit at home in their mom's basement read that and go, "Oh shit." shit. This is the best.
Is this happening? Is this happening?
Oh my
Literally. God. Okay, so it says any success statements or success examples that you accomplish on this site are only examples of what you think you can achieve. There is no assurance that you'll do as well. If you rely upon our success as a reference, you might accept the risk in not doing so well. Where specific success examples are used and attributed to an individual, those persons have had that success. There is no assurance that you'll do as well. If you rely on the success examples, you must accept the risk and not doing as for yourself, whatever. And success with women is based on many factors. We have no way of knowing how well you will do, as we do not know you, your background, your work ethic, or your pickup skills or practices. Therefore, we do not guarantee or imply that you will have success in attracting women.
They're going to get you laid, but they're not going to get you laid.
Right.
They're going to give you sex, but they're not going to guarantee sex.
Right. Meeting women and benefits derived therefrom have unknown risks involved and are not suitable for everyone. Making decisions based on any information presented in our product, services, or website should be done only with the knowledge that you could experience significant failure or no success at all. So,
but for the low price of $300, we will get you without getting you laid. But we'll get you laid. Mm-hmm. But not get you laid.
Oh, let me, I just want to, before we go on break, I just want to tell you about just one of the executive coaches that they have on this website. Now, Jeffy, his name is Jeffy. I hate you already, Jeffy.
I know, just
he's an executive coach. After attending San Francisco State University as an English literature student, Jeff, a.k.a. J-Lex, became an editor for the Real Social Dynamics e-course, writing articles about his adventures traveling the world and seducing beautiful women. His particular expertise is scoring threesomes. In fact, he spent an entire year having menage-a-trois exclusively in order to develop a strong, consistent skill set in this area. In 2007, he released a critically acclaimed DVD program called The Jeffy Show. Simon & Schuster published his memoirs Get Laid or Die Trying in 2011. In 2014, he released the magnum opus online and internet game Execute the Program. Jeffy has worked as an executive coach with Real Social Dynamics since 2003, running programs practically every weekend for the last 12 years in over 100 cities across North America, Australia, Africa, and Europe. He is extremely passionate about getting his students actual results and is continually improving his program to achieve this end.
Listen, if I read that, I would be like, he's the shit.
Menage-a-trois.
So...
But did you hear this, though? He has spent an entire year having menage-a-trois exclusively in order to develop a strong skill set.
When your skill set is threesomes, we should see what's going on up there. Like, if that's what you master, you're like, hey, what do you do for a living? I
have threesomes.
Well, then, first of all, what little kids probably wouldn't, because it is little kids usually, or just older gentlemen that are following, like, Hulks because they don't know what to do. But I read somebody write about this, and they said they knew these guys personally, and they're like, it's nothing like that. It's nothing. They're miserable. They're all depressed and miserable, and they do seminars. Like, one is coming up in New York City in a week or something, a couple days, and you have to pay. You have to pay a lot of money to go to these seminars. So they're rich, and they're miserable. But they spend a whole year having threesomes, which we know definitely probably didn't happen. But it sounds great. So, hey, if that's your skill set and that's what you do and that's what you're really good at, okay.
Congrats to you.
Yes.
Really. I mean, good job, Mr. Menage-a-Trois. You're my hero. Actually, you're a fuckboy, and I hate you. I'm sorry. This is what my mom always warned me about. Dudes like you.
Listen, if this Jeffy wants to go and have threesomes, that's okay.
The whole point, my issue is he's manipulating these women
to go have threesomes
go
for
ahead.
a whole year.
Go ahead. Good job.
But
don't manipulate women. Don't manipulate women.
And you're using psychology to get women, and if you're doing it in a really shitty, like sneaky type of way, where do you know one guy said he doesn't care if the girl's drunk. So know that they're getting girls.
Oh, you can see the videos.
And one of them
These
said he
girls
don't care if he
are
rapes
drunk.
them. Like when we're talking about this, we're going so deep because they're sick with it. They're not. they're not these girls that are just wanting to go have a threesome. It's not just a little bit of psychology. It's these girls are dog drunk. They'll put stuff in their drink. And then they'll screw these girls. They talk about it. They have seminars about it, about how badass
let me
they
tell
are.
you some of the video names just on the website alone. The names of the videos that they're documenting their in-field work. Now, mind you, these girls are drunk. You can tell they're drunk. They're stumbling. Now, first things you can tell on how a girl is drunk is she's linked up with her girl, and they're both kind of, stumbling back and forth. Crossing their legs,
and they're
tripping
laughing
over
like a hyena.
They're laughing
their
like
eyes
crazy.
are dilated.
Right.
Everything they said about how a girl likes
drunk.
you is they're drunk.
They're drunk. Okay.
Up on something.
Now, one of the videos that I seen, it was literally like some frat boys going after these drunk sorority wild girls. It was like something I've never seen. They're chanting, "Make out, make out, take her home, take her home."
Drunk girl that wants to do who can't?
Listen, what I'm saying to you is these videos. It was literally like they were chanting, "Take him home, take him home." Like, make out, make out. They were chanting this to this girl and this guy, and the girl's doing it.
That's another thing. Girls,
get it together. Do better.
Even if they throw a positive... Listen to me.
If you know better, you do better.
I mean, really.
Really.
Come on. You don't know him.
No.
He
could have lip herpes.
He can have what?
Lip herpes.
Lip herpes.
He can have lip.
He can have herpes in general.
He could have herpes in general, but he just gonna come up to you and kiss him, and you just gonna kiss him? Girl, get your life together.
I know to do something.
So I would, if someone comes up to me and tries to put their lips on me, I don't know you.
Look, this takes two. So it's not just the fact that these guys are doing this, but
these girls are allowing it.
Girls. Do you know what they said? There's two ways to come in the room. You come in as the funny man, or you come in as the man who acts like he has a lot of money. If I see one more female in this world that goes after a guy because she thinks he has money, it's going to make me vomit. Because I'm seeing this a lot lately.
Sex chasers.
Let me tell you, I want to tell girls, please stay in your lane. If you don't have a good job and you don't make good money, but you're going after guys who do, you're just ruining them for girls who actually do work hard. There's actually girls who work hard and make good money, and they deserve a guy who works hard and makes good money. Not girls
That's not how it works
who carry
in the world,
around
honey.
Louis Vuitton bags because this guy bought this or this guy bought this. Please, females,
That's what sugar babies
together.
are. There's sugar babies. There's sugar daddies. It's something that's always happened. You just gonna have to. That's how the status quo is. Sometimes it's just the way it is. There's sugar babies. There's sugar daddies. It's always gonna be that way. It's just the way of life. It's always gonna be.
But it's getting really bad. I feel
the dating scene just sucks
with reality TV and stuff, and everybody wanting to be an instant pimp or instant rich or instant celebrity. You have these girls from head to toe dressed in designer that they didn't work for or buy any of it. Mm-hmm. Somebody else bought it. And then these guys get mad and say, they just want me for my money.
Well, why did you buy it?
What
Stop
are you doing?
It.
You know she has no money. When you meet her, did you ask her what she did for a living? Really? I would ask somebody, well, what do you do for a job? Come on.
Well, I ain't got no money. And I'm not looking for a man who got millions. I'm looking for a man who can provide the same way that I can provide for my god darn self.
Yeah.
God darn self. I can provide for myself. Can you provide for yourself?
Stay in your lane.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah. Stay in your financial lane.
Stay in your lane, period.
Stick with the guys who you can hang with.
Know better so you can do better and stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to tell you guys about, before we go, I keep on saying this, but I want to tell you guys about, I was telling you about these videos, right? On the videos on the page. Now, here's the crazy part. The names of these videos, you would not believe. These are demonstrative videos.
Tell me the names of these. I don't know the names of them. I've seen
the first one is how to set boundaries for women. Oh, thank you. Thank you for setting boundaries.
Thank you for setting my boundaries.
Thank you. That's not even the bad one. Why you should friend zone girls too. No, you don't have to fuck all of them. You got to friend zone some of them. There's a video on why you should friend zone some females and not just go around just having sex with all of them. Because, not all of us need to be just fucked.
Not all of us should be thrown to the garbage.
Right. No.
Friend zone some of them.
This one says, how to succeed with women using the beginner mindset in the field, stealing a girl from a guy next to you. So
they have to do this. This is when you think of a gang initiation. Yeah. All of these things are saying they have to go through these.
They have to do it
they have
in
to
the
walk
field.
Into a club, steal a girl from a guy.
There's like literally, it's like dares
so
that they have to do.
up.
They have to walk in the room, walk up to a girl, and kiss her right then and there. The kiss test. You have to just go up to her and do it. You have to take a girl home. You got to do all these things. These are tests that you do in the field. It's called boot camp, and they make you do all of these things that you have to pass. If that's how you know that you're doing it right, I guess. I don't know what you get other than some poontang at the end of the night. But, I mean, do they give you a medal or some shit? I don't know.
I think, you know what it is? I think for people who do this, it's truly like they need some type of self-acceptance from others. Like, they need other people to accept them. If you join anything like this, you definitely have some mommy or daddy issues somewhere where you need some acceptance. Like, if you have to join a group for people to clap hands because you talk to a girl, then we have an issue.
Good job, Johnny. We're so proud of you. Gold
you
star.
You need a mentor.
Not these type of mentors, though.
No, you
not
need a
these.
different type of a mentor.
There's literally a video called "What I Did Not Make Sense, but It Felt Good." I don't even want to know. I didn't watch that one because I was scared to find out what it was.
Wait, say it one more time.
What I did makes no sense, but it felt good. But it felt good.
They'll do everything. They'll kiss guys. They are just
kiss guys. When did that happen?
They'll do anything. This is me reading.
Oh gosh. Is people making comments about this?
No, they'll pretend like they're gay. Yeah. Deep.
What is it? Someone said deep?
Someone said he's got a... Jeffy's the man.
Jeffy's the man. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. All I got to say is there's more to come, you guys. There's more things that we have to talk about when it comes to this. These guys are... It's bad. These RSD Nation fellas, you can kiss my ass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You can kiss the whole thing. It's a lot. But kiss it all. My whole entire ass. Okay, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we will be getting back into some more juicy RSD Nation information, should we say. So sit back, relax. We'll be back in a moment. This is 'Cause She Said So. Ow.
What is this song?
I was trying to turn off the mics. And it wasn't off yet. When I say it's cool, then you can talk. Okay, so I need a chaser.
This is going to go from 6 to 8 every Wednesday.
6 to 8. Boom! I'm about to take a drink. Because I need it after RSD Nation. Good thing I'm not driving.
Yeah, that's a deep topic.
She's driving. And I'm not getting drunk because I actually I'm working.
She just said she's taking a drink.
But I'm not getting drunk.
And then she said, but she's not getting drunk because she's working.
I mean, it's kind of... Yeah. I didn't even have anything to say about that.
So right now we're on a music break. We're at the Penobscot building, downtown Detroit, in Penn Media Center. Who?
Our guy.
Probably. That's probably what. He come in here and gave you a drink.
That was so kind of him.
That was nice.
So this is so cool, the fact that, now what you guys don't realize is that this one right here is amazing at all things technical. I'm the the content lady, she's our tech person. And when I say that she rocks on so many different levels with it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it.
No, she's doing it. She knows exactly what she's doing. What it is name. Jeffy is a pimpin'?
Oh. That was in the
You are
beginning.
him.
That was in the no. No, I know.
You know, you said he's a pimp, so I'm saying yes, Jeff, you sound like a pimp.
No, Jeffy.
Oh, Jeffy sounds like a pimp.
Don't call Jeffy a pimp.
No, Jeffy's not a pimp.
Jeffy's not a pimp.
Who's that? Jose Santiago. Hey, Jose. Why he gotta be a pimp though?
Because he has threesomes for a year.
Yeah, he had a threesome for a whole year.
Lord.
God, now he's a hero. Jesus.
No, he said that in the beginning, before we described what he was, and then he's not in hero no more.
Oh, that is coffee vodka.
Ew.
That is interesting. Actually, it was nice. That was interesting. Hints of cocoa in there. I don't know. That was really good. Celebrate. One more time.
So this is the electronic station. So we're live YouTube and Facebook, but we're live on Worldwide Core Radio. So really we're doing a radio station, but we wanted to broadcast it live while we did it, which is why the cameras and microphones and YouTube and Facebook and website. The website, CauseSheSaidSo.com. I wish you guys could hear the music. You're going to be able to hear the music soon. And then once it's over with, you can even go back and watch the video. If you're watching live, obviously you're not going to do that, but at least it saves it. Even on YouTube, I think. We should say what song is playing.
So they can just imagine it.
What is our next topic? What's the next thing? We're still... I hate talking about this RSD Nation stuff. I hate it.
But we're still doing the RSD Nation.
I know, we need to. I hate it, though. It's such a slimy topic.
They did our girl wrong. So wrong. Am I right? Just so wrong.
Right. Totally right.
And it was just, it's just, disgust is what it is.
It is,
And to
yeah.
believe that people are doing these sort of things, it's just like, wow.
Yeah. It is, it's jacked up.
I'm just posting, doing my social media because that's my job.
Usually during breaks, that's what she'll do is like, Twitter, Facebook.
I'll do
the
all of our
social
social
stuff.
medias and stuff like that because I have to keep everybody abreast of what's going on. So if
Yeah.
I'm not talking, normally it's because I'm working. I'm either adding music, I'm doing something because I got to keep the show running, peoples. So if she's talking to you and I'm not, understand why. Because I got to make sure that the show is running smoothly.
Right.
Sorry, you guys. Apparently, I'm the tech person here on that side. She's the tech internet person.
That made no sense.
I know.
Wait, don't listen to her yet. Not right now.
Meh. I'm doing too many
We did
things.
a 10-minute span for her.
I'm doing way too many things at one time. I'm trying to... Okay, here we go.
I should have posted up. You know, I could have switched the camera view to where it showed the comments we were talking about. I could have done that. I could have had it go up on the screen. Next time when I tell you or show you guys something, I will be able to switch to that so you guys can see it.
Yeah, I need to log into this myself so that I can actually
really
see what
cool.
they're saying.
Yeah, you do. You need just go on. It's on Facebook. I need to be able. Let's see. Like I said, I'm just learning the software. It's cool. The software is neat, but being able to switch from camera views, it's taking me a second. So for those watching on the other side, we're Eastern time. We are in Detroit at the Penobscot building right now at Penn Media Center.
Make sure you tap that app. Wow. I just put the video on and I didn't mean to, but anyway. Make sure you tap that app, you guys. Make sure you go to at worldwidecoreradio.com. You can go ahead and download our actual app on your Play Store. Go to Worldwide, go and just put it in Worldwide Core, and you'll be able to actually download our actual app. Tap that app,
because
people.
This is a radio station, but we're streaming live as well. But there's a whole radio side to it that you guys can't hear. That's coming. That's on the app. If you download, what is the app?
Tap that app.
Worldwide Core.
Mm-hmm. Worldwide Core. Electronic. The electronic
station. We are the electronic station.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's playing that you can't hear.
So tap that app. You know, that was, yeah. I love that.
I know.
I just like saying it.
You like saying it.
I just do. I do.
What is this song?
This is Energy by Major Lazer Skrillex featuring Beyonce. I know, right? Of course I had to put some Rihanna and Beyonce in there.
Yeah. Did you listen to the people I sent you? Did you, when I sent it to you over Facebook yesterday, they were called, I don't remember.
You sent something to me yesterday?
Yes, I sent something to you yesterday.
Sure you did.
I did. It was this group that sings, I think they're all a cappella.
Oh, Pentatonics? Yeah, I've been known about Pentatonics. I love them.
Idea.
Oh, honey, I've been following Pentatonics since they were on the TV show that got them started. It was a contest that was a cappella. Yeah. That's where the movie that the one a cappella movie that came out, that's what it's kind of like based off of.
Really?
Like, it was a TV show that was a contest for a cappella groups, and Pentatonics won, and they're amazing.
Wow.
They're amazing. I love them so. Call-in number. They want a call-in number.
Where? The call-in number's on the website.
What's the number?
I have to go to the website.
It's on your phone?
No, it's online.
Oh. Well, go and find it so I can give him the call-in number. They won't be able to hear him on air, though.
That's okay. You can, So the call-in number is 313-338-8581. And our email, thegirls@causeSheSaidSo.com. The website is causeSheSaidSo.com.
338-8581.
So 313-338-8581. That's our live hotline.
Okay, we got 24 seconds before we go back on. So we might get a call from Bernard.
Great.
He's from the Groove station.
Perfect.
Hello, and welcome back, y'all. This is Cuz the Girl, or Cuz She Said So. I keep on saying Cuz the Girl Said So.
I know.
I want it to be Cuz the Girl Said So, but it's not. It's Cuz She Said So, because it's both of us, and it's Cuz we said so. So there you have it. But we are back, and we are back on topic. We are back talking about these RSD fellows. For those of you who are just tuning in, we have been talking about this group of men called RSD Nation. RSD Nation is a group of men and some women actually, that are.
Did you see women on there?
There's actually women in the group. Yes. There was a woman. I actually read an article. She was talking about how they banned her from the site. But she was part of the site because she believed in what they were doing, trying to, give self-confidence and things like that to men. And I believe that, I believe that too. Like,
everybody needs self-confidence.
Everyone should have self-confidence. Everyone needs it. So if it was kind of like the whole Hitch thing where he's really trying to find love and he's really trying to give love to these people, and he was really trying to do something positive, it'd be different. But I've seen these videos. I've seen what they're doing. I've seen, like, there was a blog or a post on this forum, and this guy literally had questions he asked the guys, like, what do you think of women? What do you think of the RSD situation? What's going on, right? So these are the questions he asked. He wanted to get some insight on how some of the guys view women and why. Here are some mindset guys have with them that I've noticed. Do you view them as sex objects that are easily deceived and misled for your own good? Now, this is what they think. This is what they're asking, like, what do you think? And this is where it comes in where Amanda said the guy was like, we are just, what? What was it again that he said?
Wageless laborers.
Yes, wageless laborers.
Who carry around newborns for the new world or something like that.
For a new world order. That's what it was. So, do you view them as sexual objects that are easily deceived and misled for their own good? Do you view them for just bragging rights for your friends, for lays? Do you view them as a tool to become a better man? Do you view them as giving them what they want and need? Do you view them respectfully, exploiting the sexual freedoms of both parties and being honest with them as far as expectations? Do you view them as just a quick nut? Do you view them finding the love of your life? Do you view them as being natural? Like, do you abuse them emotionally or could care less how they feel? I mean, these are questions like, what? I mean, I would think that it would be like you're trying to find, eventually, that significant other, right? Am I crazy? Amanda.
No, I know. I definitely, it's just ridiculous. Like, the whole aspect of it and everything that they're doing is ridiculous. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Like,
I mean, and this was actually, this is one of the guys actually gave, his input on that. He said, each mentality works well or bad for each individual, and some of these are poisonous in my opinion, and some are healthy, but that they're all subjective. And this one guy literally says he feels that they're poisonous, heartless, opportunist, and greedy. Yes, that's an awful way to view them, but that's just what my experience has been with them. Yeah. And another one, like I said, is wages laborers made for transporting newborns into the new world. Yep. And then in parentheses he says, kidding, haha. You're not. No, you're not kidding.
I don't even like giving this topic, to be honest, any more publicity because it's really sad, and this is really what they want. Definitely, they're going to love the fact that anybody's talking about it, but to go to the levels that they go, we understand building self-confidence, we understand helping people meet people, but we just definitely don't understand the manipulation and the things that they do to get girls. So we are not okay with that, considering there's good people out here being used and being abused, basically. There's people, they make sure to get people drunk, and even if they're high or on drugs, and they take advantage of them, and then they go back to this group and this forum and say, look what I did, but really you didn't do anything. If you did it by yourself with your own tools, or even with some tools to help build confidence, that's one thing, but that's not what they're doing.
Here's the thing. Now, as she was saying, that is the bad aspect of it, but then there's other ways that you can look at it, because there is another aspect to it, right? And that's like, I actually brought, took a snippet from that too. Like this one guy, he says, a little bit of background about me. Through my life, I've been the guy that never talks to girls and the guy in the group of friends that never managed to find a girlfriend. Since I started gaming, I've talked to as many beautiful women, got lots of numbers. I've changed friends, and my life has gotten way better. Even though I've never pulled yet, I think I'm on the brink of it. A couple things I want to accomplish. He wants to date. He wants to pull girls. He wants daytime, and, he wants an actual social life. And that's fine. If you were the awkward guy that couldn't find the girls, fine. Now you have the confidence to do that. But when it starts becoming vicious, that's when we have the problem. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when it becomes a problem. So, awkward guys, by all means, do the whole hitch thing. Fine, but don't try to manipulate women in the process. That's ugly, and that's deceitful, and that's not what women want. It's just not what we want.
It's becoming a domino effect to where if a guy treats a woman this way, and then this woman gets used to this happening to her, then she starts treating. It's just a domino effect of manipulation and games. And this world is hard enough to date in or to meet good people, let alone adding this horrible thing to it.
This horrible dynamic.
We don't need any more games.
No, this is a horrible dynamic to add to what is already jacked up, you guys. The dating pool. Let's just be real. The dating pool is not the best. And, there's some good guys out there. Don't get me wrong. But the dating pool, that's why, why we're celibate right now. Well, not celibate. We are abstinent right now. Because of what? The dating pool's kind of shallow.
Well, we just have to put a
lid on it.
A boundary there to where you really need to know somebody before you go certain stuff. This is just our preference.
It's our preference. But the dating pool is kind of shallow. You kind of obviously you meet a lot of creeps. Hello, RSD Nation. And now it makes a lot more sense to me though, why there's creepy guys out there, or
why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
Let's say you're at a bar or a nightclub or whatever, and you have particular weirdos come up and say certain stuff. I'm honestly going to be like,
are you RSD Nation?
Positive negatives me, I'm going to look at them like, go. Like, I don't do well with that. I don't play games.
The things that they say wouldn't become a positive thing for me. And you wouldn't get a positive reaction from me for doing half of the things that they say to do in the first place. Like, if you were to come up to me and try to kiss me, you might get hit. But I don't want any lawsuits.
Listen, I would have had someone come up and go and just kiss me, and I grab their face and say, "Get the F." I mean, it makes me. I don't like to be touched if I'm not comfortable, and I'm not really a touchy person, anyways. I'm not a flirty type of person. I'm just really straightforward. So if somebody just was to randomly come up and kiss me, you would get the worst reaction. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You literally would just. I don't even know.
First off, I'm not nice in public like that to men, especially men that I don't know, because as a woman you have to protect yourself out there. So I'm naturally not the friendliest in the face. I have resting bitch face all day. Amanda tells people, okay, so when you meet Kai, now if I am a very kind person, but if I have my guard up, especially when it comes to her. Like, I have my guard up for people when I'm meeting people for the first time, because I don't know if you're good or not. But, like, so I'm not friendly all the time. I'm just not a friendly person like that. So don't come up to me and try to kiss me, because it's going to go bad. Don't come up to me and try to put your hands all over me or positive neg me, because if you positive neg me, that can never go good.
No,
But that can never
ridiculous.
go well. It's ridiculous, and it can never go well for you. So half of the things that they're saying to do, I don't know if you should do that with me. I really don't think you
You
should.
shouldn't do that with anybody.
I don't think you should do that with most women, because now, especially if they're listening to our show, they're up on game, fellas, and we are on to you. We are on to you, RSD fellas. And they're everywhere, ladies. So you need to watch out.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. But now,
Okay, next topic.
now that we are off that topic, I feel like I have a weight off my shoulders. But I felt like I wanted to bust that wide open. I wanted to make it my bitch and bust it wide open so everybody knew what was going on with these RSD guys, because it just blew my mind what was going on.
It did.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It was crazy. But anyway, wow, that was loud, wasn't it? That was my chair. It was really loud. So so our next topic is Thanksgiving. And I'm really excited about Thanksgiving and the holidays.
I love Thanksgiving.
Now, I
Because
don't
the food. I'm a foodie. at
I don't
heart.
celebrate Thanksgiving because of the Pilgrims and all that, because I don't believe in that. Christopher Columbus wasn't all that, so I don't believe in all that stuff. I just like the getting together with the family type of situation. It's a time for thanks. It's a time to spend time with your family and really just eat good food.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot wait for all the yummy goodness that is going to be just thrown right in front of me. Thanksgiving is one of my most favorite times because I love to eat. And obviously I love to eat. All these curves wouldn't have happened if I didn't love to eat, right?
Right.
But I tell you, Amanda has a thing. Now, Amanda loves pumpkin anything, really.
When I see, okay, the second it hits fall, the second the leaves start turning, I'm like, everything is
She's
pumpkin.
a basic
I want to buy
bitch
pumpkin
that
Pop
loves
Tarts.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
And how did that
everything.
work out? How did that pumpkin Pop-Tart work out for
well,
you?
the pumpkin Pop Tart was like a snack, and I didn't like it that much just because.
Because it's nasty.
No, it wasn't nasty. I just ate it at the wrong time. Everything else, pumpkin's amazing. Pumpkin pancakes,
No.
pumpkin, everything. So Kai
Pumpkin
tells
spice.
me
Black people
we're on
don't
the
eat
phone,
pumpkin.
and she says, "So black people don't eat pumpkin," and I'm like, "You're stupid." That's it. That's
Well,
all
the black
my
people
reply
I
was.
know don't eat pumpkin. I'm
Well,
not going to
no,
generalize it
no.
and say that all black people don't eat pumpkin.
She just basically says this. So I'm like, well, she says Google it. I'm like, you
Yeah,
are
this is a real thing.
ridiculous. I Google it.
Black
and
people don't
it
eat pumpkin. We
actually
eat sweet potato.
is on the internet.
We don't eat pumpkin. We eat sweet potato.
I would love for somebody to write about this. No joke. I hate saying this. Like, I don't know, just even saying in general, black people don't eat pumpkin, but I want somebody to write something.
We eat sweet potato
If
pie.
you
We
eat
don't eat pumpkin
pumpkin,
pie.
And you're African American. I want you to write something to us.
Black people prefer sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie.
I
Pumpkin
like sweet
pie.
potato and I like pumpkin.
Pumpkin is
I feel like
bland.
they're sort of similar.
It's bull.
She don't
shut
even
your
like pumpkin cheesecake. How
pumpkin. Yuck.
she don't like pumpkin
Pumpkin's
anything.
nasty.
I don't even know what to
Pumpkin is
think about it.
disgusting. It's gross. I don't like it. Pumpkin spice can suck my balls if I had them. It's
Yeah.
gross. I don't like it. It's not. My palate just doesn't. My sophisticated palate just is not for pumpkin anything.
You can't say that. What are you thinking right now?
I have a sophisticated palate that can't stand pumpkin.
Yeah, I like pumpkin too.
Pumpkin is disgusting. Someone said they like pumpkin.
Yeah,
Who said it?
I like pumpkin, Kevin. I like pumpkin.
And what
I
color?
like sweet
What
potato.
ethnicity is Kevin?
He's white.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I know there is an African
I
American.
know that there are. I'm not saying that it's all African American people.
No
But
joke.
it is a lot.
If you
A
type
majority of
just
African
type it
Americans
up.
prefer.
African American or black people don't like pumpkin. You honestly will find it. I couldn't believe it when she said this.
I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. It's a real thing. I don't like anything pumpkin. Pumpkin's nasty. It pisses me off because they go way overboard with the pumpkin stuff. fall comes and I immediately get irritated because I just want some regular freaking chocolate. And they got pumpkin, this chocolate pumpkin that it ruins everything.
I love pumpkin. It means the leaves are falling.
It means nasty.
Every Thanksgiving, I actually thought that in everybody's house somebody had a pumpkin pie.
We ain't never had a pumpkin pie in our life. In our family
swear, I feel like
she's 8 at our family's she's 8 at my family's Thanksgiving.
And I thought there was pumpkin.
It was sweet potato.
I could have swore there was pumpkin.
There ain't no pumpkin. There was potato pie, and there was sweet potato casserole. There is no pumpkin.
Yeah.
We don't do pumpkin. We do sweet potato.
Like I said, I want
we do
somebody
candied
to write
yams.
something.
We do sweet potato and yams. We don't do pumpkin.
Yeah.
My son's father, his grandmother makes pumpkin pie too. They're weird.
Yeah.
That's the only family that I've seen that does sweet potato and pumpkin. But they always have sweet potato too. Now, your family, they don't do sweet potato too. They do pumpkin,
Oh my
right?
God. Will loves pumpkin pie.
Who's Will?
Your Will.
Well, of course Will did. Of course Will does. Because he's weird.
He's African American, I just would like everybody to know.
Yes, well, you're weird and you like pumpkin.
She can't even deal right now.
I can't deal.
This is
But Will, let me ask you something though. How many families do you go over that have the pumpkin pie available for you to taste and partake in? Answer that question.
Everybody at Thanksgiving has pumpkin pie.
No, they don't.
When you see a picture of people,
black people don't have pumpkin pie.
When you see a picture,
it's sweet potato.
When you see a picture,
it's black people and sweet potato. It's not pumpkin.
Dinner, you see sweet potato with marshmallows.
That's also white people's stuff. Sometimes.
She's being absolutely ridiculous.
No. Okay, wait. Okay, let me rephrase that. No, everybody has that sweet potato casserole. Yes, that's delicious.
He just said yes, they do.
Huh?
He just told you. He said yes, they do.
He lying. You lying. You was
I'm telling
lying.
You, everybody has pumpkin.
They have
pie, right?
pumpkin and sweet potato.
She's never been anywhere else.
Yes, I have. I have too. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
Where have you been for Thanksgiving?
I've been lots of places for Thanksgiving. I've been at all my friends' houses. I've been all over the place. They don't do pumpkin too. They do sweet potato. Will, no. Will is lying. He is lying. Black people do not. Okay, I'm just going to say majority of black people are not eating pumpkin pie. I'm not going to generalize and say everyone. I'm not going to say all black people. I'm just saying the majority of African Americans enjoy sweet potato pie. Period.
He said lies.
He just wants to cause controversy on my show.
I know. I'm telling you.
He just wants to cause controversy on my show. I'm sorry. Google it, okay? It's on the internet.
No, you can Google.
It's on the internet.
People say black people don't like pumpkin.
And you know anything on the internet's true. It's on the internet.
He said you ain't been nowhere.
What?
He said you ain't been nowhere.
I have too. Why is he hating? Well, just understand that if you want some of this sweet potato pie later on this Thanksgiving when I'm starting to make some, you better shut your mouth.
He can't get any sweet potato pie because you're abstinent.
I'm not talking about that sweet potato pie. What are you talking about?
When you said it all sexy like sweet potato pie.
Oh, no, he likes food, so it is sexy.
Oh. No sweet potato pie for you, Will. If you
no sweet potato pie. If you don't agree with me,
I will mail you a sweet potato pie, cheesecake, sweet potato pie.
She don't even know how to make sweet potato.
Pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin.
Exactly, pumpkin. Now, answer me this. How many articles of sweet potato, anything do you have at your Thanksgiving dinner?
Me?
Yeah, you have yams, right? You have candied yams?
I do sweet potato with marshmallows.
Yeah, that's about it. They don't do sweet potato pie. We do sweet potato pie.
Because
they don't do sweet
pumpkin pie.
Because it's nasty.
Why would we do that?
Because we do sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin pie is disgusting. It's not delicious.
It's amazing.
It's not.
If you don't have it, I don't even know how Thanksgiving exists.
You know what? You were at my Thanksgiving, so you know exactly how it exists.
It was delivered to me by Thanksgiving Fairy every year, and whipped cream's all over. Everybody knows what to do with pumpkin pie.
No, let me tell you something.
I just want to force it down her throat.
Let me tell you something.
God, she's not had right pumpkin
You guys, mind you, this is the girl who had 2 slices of our sweet potato pie, plus that sweet potato casserole and the corn casserole.
I always have sweet potato casserole because I make it. Second, I didn't have no sweet potato pie. I had banana pudding. That's my thing. And I had known, sweet potato pie.
And she kept on tearing up the corn casserole. That's something that my family just makes. Lots of people don't even know about that corn casserole. Well, you know about the corn casserole? Do you know that?
No,
Do you?
I love
Do you?
Thanksgiving traditions. Every family has like different things. I'm from the South, so my granny's from Tennessee. I lived in Tennessee.
We're from the South too.
So
my family.
cook with a lot of fatty stuff, like
Deliciousness.
butter, fried green beans, not just normal green beans, mashed potatoes with tons of butter and cream. Like, we have good Thanksgiving stuff. So whether you do have pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie, I'm sure it's going to be good, especially if it's Southern. So.
Now, let me ask you, what is the thing that you are looking most forward to on your Thanksgiving plate this year?
Yeah. What is your favorite? I think,
I'm talking to you.
I love stuffing, and like I love the combo. So stuffing,
Dressing.
mashed potatoes, and turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I eat them all together.
Yes. And with the gravy?
You know, I don't even care if there's gravy. I know some people are like, what?
What? Exactly. I have to have gravy, but we don't have regular gravy. We have
love
giblet gravy. That is
What?
a southern thing.
where yeah.
Giblet gravy.
My granny used to cook that. I don't
That's
cook
the
that.
deal.
I pretty much probably cheat with that stuff. But I definitely look forward to turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes all together.
Mashed taters.
Randomly, in the middle of the year, I'll cook that just because I love it.
Well, for me, dressing, we call it dressing. We don't call it stuffing. Because we don't stuff anything in our turkey. Because we deep fry our turkey.
Yeah.
Our turkey's delicious. You didn't actually have deep fried turkey last year. You had it this year.
I've had it, though. It's really good. I
It's
love deep fried
amazing.
turkey.
So, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. There's so many things that I want to put in my mouth that my family makes. I'm so excited about all of the nummies, the num-nums that are going to be on the table. I'm not excited about some of the conversations that are going to be had, because I'm sure that there's going to be some controversial topics that are going to be thrown across our table this year. People are going to be talking about Trump. I'm sorry I had to say it. People are going to be talking about Hillary. People are going to be talking about, I don't know, Beyonce. I don't know what they're going to be talking about, Amanda. What do you think that's going to be the topic at the Thanksgiving table this year?
I don't know. We don't really talk much when we eat.
You don't?
It's more like we're hungry. You know how you'll have that family where everybody's waiting for food. They're like, come on. Then whenever it's sat down, everybody's just stuffing their face. And since turkey has that hormone, what is it, L-tryptophan, it's whatever the word is that puts everybody to sleep. Then by the time they're done, they stop talking and they're done. They're over it.
You got
They're
the
sleeping.
itis. You have the itis all of a sudden, and all you want to do is go to sleep.
Yep.
It's very delicious, though.
I'm excited for this.
I'm excited
This is gonna be good.
I'm excited to stuff my face.
Yeah.
And make the food my bitch.
Yeah.
Without the pumpkin. Because we don't have pumpkin.
I can't even imagine Thanksgiving without pumpkin.
You have had Thanksgiving without pumpkin at my house.
That I still had it in my own Thanksgiving dinner.
But
just because your house didn't have to have pumpkin, doesn't mean
it was
didn't
still
have pumpkin pie at my Thanksgiving
I'm not
dinner.
saying that.
I
But
can't
it was still
imagine. I'm
Thanksgiving.
telling everybody, there's no way I could imagine a Thanksgiving without some type of a pumpkin something.
That's what I'm saying. Google it. It's a real thing. It is a real thing. She didn't know it. She argued me up and down. And she still is, obviously, because she's still telling me this.
I did. I Googled it. I said it's on Google, but I'm just saying I can't imagine.
And she insisted that we talked about this, just so you guys know.
Yes.
I didn't really care.
I thought it was a
We talked about
crazy topic that it's really on Google.
All I gotta say is pumpkin is nasty. Now, mind you, going over to Amanda's house is like my own personal hell during the fall time.
Yes.
Because she has
everything.
Everything is
I even have
pumpkin.
pumpkin cereal, but I like this even not.
She
around
has
this time.
pumpkin cereal, pumpkin crackers, pumpkin Pop-Tarts. Pumpkin walked into a bars.
Literally, this bar, it's a bar, a snack bar from Trader Joe, and it says, a pumpkin walked into a bar.
It's supposed to be a strawberry walked into a bar, but she went and got the
but
nasty
they'll change
ones.
it to a peach walked into a bar, a strawberry walked into a bar. They'll change it. Trader Joe's is the shit. I love Trader Joe's, so they will
It's
change
disgusting.
It's
A
fabulous.
pumpkin walked into a bar. I'm sitting there like, ooh,
So
strawberry
every
walked in
season
a bar.
They'll do a different, like whatever the season is. So
Yeah, well, why couldn't they have did apple spice or something?
they do have an apple walking into a
Yes,
bar.
I would prefer that. See, I like the apple with the cinnamon thing. I like that. Pumpkin with the nutmeg
I
or
have that
whatever
too.
they do, it just makes my stomach automatically churn. The creamer that they make for coffee, disgusting. She had cinnamon rolls, gross.
Cinnamon rolls.
Those pumpkin cinnamon rolls or whatever they
They
were.
were great. She
The
don't know what
only
she's
thing that I
talking
had
about.
that was pumpkin spice that I actually liked was those cookies. That was the only thing. They're like
Cookies.
Toll House or Pillsbury or something. And we were eating it like cookie dough, like frozen cookie dough.
those
They
were
were
really
bad.
good,
Those are
yeah.
really good. It had it had white chocolate in it, and I love white chocolate anything.
Yeah.
But pumpkin cheesecake can kick rocks.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I don't like none of it.
Yeah.
It's not tantalizing to me at all. So, sorry, no pumpkin anything for me.
Okay.
I mean, do you have anything last words for your pumpkin?
No last words for pumpkin. I don't even have to talk for pumpkin. Pumpkin talks for itself.
Pumpkin is disgusting. I'm sorry. I rest my case. Black people don't like pumpkin. Well, weird. I mean,
I know
it's
better.
weird.
I know better.
No, she Googled it. She knows what I mean. You know. You know. Oh, you know. But anyway. You guys, I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I definitely did. Did you have a good time?
I did.
I did. We exposed some people. We talked about food, which is my favorite thing in the world. We talked about our abstinence journey. Do you have any final words to the people that are listening with us tonight?
No, we've done good on it so far. For the guys, the RSD Nation,
We have our eyes open for
it's
you.
not even that. It's just really like as if the world isn't jacked up enough that we just have to have this type of stuff. I don't even know what to say for it. I just know it's wrong. I know that
Oh, yeah, it's
to
wrong.
build someone's confidence, let's say like motivational speakers, like Tony Robbins, these type of people that help build your, that's great. Everybody sometimes needs confidence building when this world can be very harsh, but what these guys are doing, I mean, there is just no words for it, and it's disgusting. And to these people who are following them, like literally the little followers that are posting videos of what they're doing to girls online, it's sick. And to club owners, if you see a guy walk in with a camera, just know that they shouldn't be videoed because they're videotaping girls drunk and doing
And they're
messed up
not
things to
having. They
them.
do not have their permission to
They have no
videotape these
consent
girls.
for this. So then YouTube ends up taking it down, but until then, these videos are up and these girls are doing God
They're
knows
exposed.
what, and they might not even know that they're being
Being videoed.
videotaped. So
Yeah, because our friend had no clue that she was being videoed. She just had this sick sense of like this might be happening.
like something's just not
Something
right.
wasn't right for her, and she found out, and she told us, and we were like, oh, we have to find out about this RSD Nation stuff.
Mhm.
And we started stalking RSD. Hey, RSD guys, you've got stalkers now too. Instead of you stalking and prey and finding women, we're finding you. So, and just like we have our eyes open for you. Just
Yeah.
understand that.
And there's
So-
just general tips for girls to find out if it's happening. I mean, they say either the guy comes in like he's something, like he has money, like he's a bigwig, or the guy comes in like the funny guy. You can really tell when these guys are doing it because they're relentless. They're not going to give up. They're going to be at you. And they're going to try to pull the whole, give me your number, and then we're not going to text you back. Like, if you have a guy that is generally playing these type of games, just know something is happening. If you have a bad feeling, even an ounce of a bad feeling about somebody, don't justify it. Don't mess with them. There's so many other people out there that are really good people. If you have an ounce of a bad feeling, and you will, your gut will tell you something isn't right. And this is what they're banking off of. The problem is, they're banking off of the fact that when a girl's gut says it's not right, let's say AKA bad boy, the girl actually goes towards it more.
Right.
Females, come on.
Get
Don't go
your act
towards it
together.
more.
Once you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Right?
Now you know better.
Now do better.
Yes.
So that's our motto for the night. Know better and do better. And you know what it is? It's because she said so.
Definitely.
Know better and do better. That's why. Because she said so. Now, we are about to say goodnight. And we appreciate you tuning in. And we'll be back next week, same time, same place, y'all. It's because the girl said so. Ow.